Hello Gemini and welcome to your December monthly reading. So let's dive on in. Feeling pretty peaceful with this reading so far, so I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle. And I've got some energy cards I'd like to go over with you, just to give an overall energy of the reading today. Ready for your December. Perfect. Fabulous. Alright, so overall energy, we have reclaim. Is this feeling, let's try and get a bit closer, and we'll just see if that is focusing properly. So reclaim is the card ready for your December. So are you feeling a bit powerless with something at the moment? Are you feeling like there's something that has left, that has gone? In order for you to reclaim that and to get that back and to get this maybe sense of fulfillment. So let's dive on in and see what the cards have to say to you. Alright, Gemini, December. Gemini, monthly reading for December, please, Spirit, if you have any messages. Beautiful. So, already we have Knight of Wands in the center of your reading. These cards are jumping out today. They just want to speak. Alright, and the outcome card. Beautiful. Alright. So with the energy of reclaim at the bottom, I've also just got a new deck, well not a new deck, but I'm going to work with another deck today, just for any clarification cards. Just give these a good shuffle around the cards out. Good cleanse. Thank you. Alright, perfect. So, let's dive on into your December. So in the heart of this month's energy, you have Knight of Wands. So you've got the Knight of Wands. So I'm feeling like there's something that maybe is a bit impulsive, maybe there's a feeling of needing to act, needing to do something, needing to act upon something. And I'm getting the sensation that it's a little bit of a restless feeling. It's something that you desire, it's something you're passionate about. But I have this feeling like I'm trying to catch something, and that's just, like you're trying to act upon it. And whether that is a situation that maybe you don't want to leave at the moment, I don't know, maybe you're searching for a house and you really, really like this house that you want to go view, you want to go see, and you're trying to grasp at the chance and not let anything slip away and try to do everything that you're able to do. That's the kind of sensation I'm feeling today with the Knight of Wands for your December. Maybe it's a feeling towards holidays, maybe it's a feeling towards somebody, like you don't want to take any, you don't want to take any more chances, you want to capture every moment whenever it comes to you. Like this sensation of a protection. There's a lot of protection here, but there's also a sensation of trying to make the most of it. I'd love to grab a clarifying card actually, just for the Knight of Wands, just to see. I can never hold them across. Alright, could you clarify the Knight of Wands, please? Spirit, could you clarify the Knight of Wands, please? Same to split. And we have the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. So there's something that's a very quick energy. It's needing to act upon something, needing to do something, trying to use all of your mental stimulation in order to get what it is that you really want. This is your drive. So these two energies, you're definitely on a move, you're trying to get something, and I'm feeling that there's a lot of desire, there's a lot of hope behind this as well, but you really want to try and take the most action possible just to let any opportunity slip away. I'm going to keep this one down, and then you've also got Knight of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles as well. Alright, so in the energy crossing you have the Empress. So the Empress is a very maternal energy, but I'm feeling that with this Empress, because the Empress is pretty much all of the Queen cards in one. She is the epitome of divine feminine energy. She's very nurturing, very caring, very strong-willed. To have this energy crossing you, I'm feeling like, I don't know, acted upon this desire. Maybe you are nurturing yourself or talking yourself out of something or out of behaving a certain way because you're trying to be, not to get a one-up, but you're trying to be the most mature person. But I think this situation is needed for this quick action, for this momentum to go, if that makes sense. Could we clarify the Empress, please? Could we clarify the Empress in the crossing energy? We have Queen of Cups reversed, so feeling a bit emotionally unstable, sorry. The Hierophant and Seven of Wands. So there's a slight unease with this energy. So you've got the Hierophant, it's like looking towards your divine purpose, divine energy, but then the Seven of Swords is also feeling like a bit defensive about something. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, as if I'm going to find it. Just there. So yeah, there's a slight unease feeling with this Empress energy. Obviously, that is in the crossing. So this is preventing you from stepping into your, should we say, I don't know, the quick thinking, the action. We'll just say, call it the action in this case. Now, in your recent past, you have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is also a defensive energy. In this case, I'm feeling that, again, it's a protection. You're feeling protective, but I feel like you are trying to protect yourself, but it's against the wrong things, is what I'm picking up here, or Spirit is telling me. You're trying to protect yourself in the wrong way. So I'm not sure if maybe you're losing opportunities here, and then this is where frustration is building, or this is where feeling like maybe not as involved as you want to be within this scenario. I'm really tripping up on my words today. Within this scenario. However, moving forward, we have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's community, it's team spirit, it's working with others, and yeah, just a beautiful celebration. It could be harmonious is what I'm hearing. There was another word that literally just come to my mind as well. But there is a celebration. There's also, I don't know if it's more of a party or like a traditional, maybe as a birthday coming up within the winter, within the fall, the winter or autumn. And there's a presence around this that is also very nurturing because you are with familiar people, familiar folk, and also just enjoying and having a great time. But I'm feeling there's a need for this. There's a need for this energy to come in with how you have been feeling in the recent past with the Seven of Wands here. So this is coming up for you. This is absolutely beautiful, and I'm feeling like you can actually be yourself. You're not having to put on this mask. Or this front, basically, because I don't know where this defensiveness is coming from. Like maybe you can't feel like being yourself. Maybe you're feeling like acting a little outside your comfort zone, or how you wouldn't usually behave in order to get what it is that you want. But there's a drive and there's a feeling of needing to be like this in order for you to get what it is that you want. In the Crown position, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So Knight of Pentacles, let's just try and focus that one. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse would lead me to believe that, how many Knights have we got? Yeah, so we've got 2 Knights now. So Knight of Pentacles is a very stable Knight. This Knight is not as impulsive as the other Knights, as the Knight of Swords, as the Knight of Wands. So this Knight is very stable, very secure. Now the fact that it has come upside down, like in reversed, for me leads me to believe that there's an element of confusion here. You're not quite sure what is stable for you at the moment. You're not sure how to build your foundation because you feel a little bit up in the air with the energy that is presented to me with the cards here. So there's a slight unease. There is a feeling of instability at the moment. However, in the soul position, so this is what you're longing for in the subconscious, is the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got the Knight at the Crown position and Queen of Pentacles at the subconscious. For me, the Queen of Pentacles is also a very beautiful, nurturing, very stable, very grounded queen. She's the epitome of, essentially, if I could give an archetype to the Queen of Pentacles, Mother Earth. Able to provide for everybody and everything within their life, within her life, for herself, for her family, for her friends, but also be that person that people can come to for advice. It's like you've been through the stories before, you've been through some situations, and you are very understanding of other people, but this is how you're able to step into that wisdom and to the higher power because you have already been there before. But I'm feeling there's a longing, so I'm not sure if you quite feel within this energy at the moment, but there is a want to feel in this energy. But I'm feeling that others see you in this position. let's get a clarifier for Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups wants to come out again. So feeling a bit, I'm feeling that the Queen of Cups in reverse is more to do with the uncertainty, with something that's not clear. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles also is in the energy where you're able to share and so I feel like you're sharing this wisdom, you're sharing this guidance in the subconscious here, but also being in that position where you have enough that you can share and you know, embody that familiarity and also your family in this time. In the advice, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So the Nine of Wands in reverse would lead me to believe that for the advice here is just to not give up just yet. There is a feeling of you've worked so hard, so I'll just turn it upright for you. You've worked so hard to get to where you want, and now you're really wanting to give up. But that's obviously what the Nine of Wands does represent. The fact that it's in reverse here leads me to believe that you're kind of in this space where you're already giving up before finishing, but just push it to the last part. You're feeling a bit hard done by this, like you've put all this work in and you haven't got any effort. But if you just stick to the level that you have already put yourself out there for just a little bit longer, I really feel that this is going to benefit you. Like, don't give up too soon is really what I'm getting from your advice here. In the external influence, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a messenger, essentially. So the Page of Wands is very, I feel like there's somebody in your life who is inspiring you at the moment. This is a messenger. I'm not sure if maybe you are kind of getting into spirituality or meditation and you're trying to find answers, but I feel that this person has the answer for you. And whether this is just a conversation with friends, it could be just complete, a conversation with a complete stranger, but maybe they have the answer for you. I do feel like there's a message coming in for you about something that is going to click, and it only takes this one sentence to really put things into perspective for you. I am really tripping up on my words today. So yeah, try to, just get out there, and I'm seeing the mountains in the background as well. So I think this is something quite sensitive for you, but I think there has been some turmoil with the situation at the moment. It's very up and down. It feels a bit, up and down is probably the best way that I could say it. Try to speak to as many people, but not saying like you have to be more out there to then get an answer. It doesn't hurt. However, I really feel that, I don't know if you're going through some times of introspection at the moment as well, but I really feel that just like being eyes and ears open by anything that the universe has to offer. So whether this is another person in conversation, whether this is angel numbers, whether this is, I don't know, you see in fallen feathers, in terms of spirituality, it could be any spiritual message, but it could just be a stranger on a one-off chance says something that you just needed to hear at this time. Just be open to that. In your hopes and fears, you have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is a very stable, emotional king. You can see that his throne is in such crazy, washy waters. I don't know if it's going to, there we go. You see the sea behind him is very emotional, very stormy, shall we say. However, he is on his throne, sat comfortably, without a worry in the world. He knows that his wisdom and guidance is going to pull him through. He's also very comfortable with what he has built for himself and how his throne is going to carry him to the shore, essentially. And that's the kind of feelings I'm getting here. I feel like whatever it is that you are working towards, you have put a lot of time and energy into that. But I'm also hearing just to go with the flow. And there is going to be hiccups in the road. There are going to be, little turns and that you can't quite predict. But until you start your journey, just go with the flow. You can't predict everything, and I think that's the joy of life at the end of the day. How do you problem solve? How do you overcome this situation? How do you carry on and get back to that goal that you really wanted to achieve? So I feel like it's kind of testing, but also it's welcoming the challenges and knowing that you are able to pull through that, and you are, like, it's not life-changing, like everything's going to end and then this is how you're going to get through it, but it's just like these little hiccups in the road and how you pull through that, but stay stable emotionally, that is. And then your final outcome, you have the Two of Wands. I'm feeling that this is more due to travel. So I don't know if you are traveling somewhere, if you are, getting up to go. I don't know. I'm feeling like there's a change of country or you're traveling. But you see this king here, maybe king. This character or this person here is looking into the ball here, the globe. So he's got the world in his hands. Now, he has already stood on his castle overlooking the sea, overlooking everything and all the lands that I kind of see this as like the Lion King card. I don't know if that helps you at all. But you know when Mufasa goes to take Simba and like look at Pride Lands, and I feel like this is the card here. Look at Pride Land. Like, you know, this is what you've achieved, this is what you've co-created here, this is what you have made, and this is your home. But I'm feeling like you are itching to go somewhere new, to start again. Ultimately is what I'm feeling here. I don't know, like maybe it's not going to happen this December, but you are making plans that to go and to go travel. So I'm getting a sensation like you're feeling like it's conquered here. Also the number 2, but numerology. You can see that this looks like Gemini here as well, so a little synchronicity there. So I'm feeling travel mostly with the 2 of Wands here, like you are traveling somewhere new, you're going somewhere new, you're going to conquer new lands. So whether this is going away for a long time, whether you're going to find, you know, yourself, maybe you're going traveling this winter, you're going to search for something, and maybe that's in a different country that you're going to search for. Or ultimately that you are stripping down everything in this moment, stripping back to basics, and then trying to build yourself a new world. If that makes sense. I mean, for some of you, I know it's going to make sense, but I don't know if I'm trying to convey the message, if I am conveying the message as I intended. So ultimately, this is what I'm feeling. There's a path here to change. So you are making changes. There's a path definitely for change here. Very exciting. I'm very curious about how your path goes. I would love for you to leave me a comment just to let me know if this resonates for you. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. If you would like a personal reading, I have left my information in the description box down below. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye, Gemini.